Today on the sidelines of the second International Art Fair, which is taking place at the Cyprian Ekwensi Center for Art and Culture in Abuja, we shall be having an exclusive interview with Sulaiman, the National President of the Society of Nigerian Artists, who will be discussing with us on his craft and other sundry issues. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, nice to meet you.
May we meet you?
My name is Sulaiman, like you say, President Society of Nigerian Artists.
Can you take us through your career briefly?
Oh, basically, I know that my own team to China, I was born like it is with every person, and I'm a Nigerian. I'm back here in Nigeria. I work with the Cultural Center, which is the FCTA Arts and Culture. And basically, I'm an artist, and I know that I have some works also in China, and then I'm up here, like you can see on display here. So basically, I have like exhibitions around, let me just say, a global kind of thing. I've done a lot in the United States, I've done in the Caribbean, in parts of Africa, and in Europe also. So basically, the US, Trinidad, and everywhere, all of those places I've been together. And my main major outbreak, I'll say, I've been in China, and especially at Nanjing and in Wuhan.
So what inspired you to go into this profession?
Well, basically, I will not say that it's a thing of inspiration. You know, sometimes you stumble by something that becomes so very good news to you. I have basically looked at myself as a science person, involved in science courses and the rest of it. But then art became like a fundamental thing that has been so very nice for me, because I think it's been a flair right from primary school. But coming into the art has always been like a thing, I would say, of small obsession. It's been inside me. But then, like I would say, like most people say, no regrets, no other things concerning everything. I've just been so deep into the art until today. It's a thing I hold so very dear in my heart. It's not a thing I'm ready to do.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you are passionate about showcasing your art and crafts to the world. Is there a motivation for that? Were you motivated by money, or you were motivated by just being a full Nigerian?
Okay, basically for me, it's about being creative. I am somebody that will say that he's been always too very eager to create things. So if it's a thing, like I know that there was a time I had a Volkswagen Beetle and I had to chop the head off. And then that became a thing that I would say, okay, I did a thing that was supposedly compatible. When you cannot get something that you see as high and up there and you can create for yourself. That is the inhibition inside something. So I have been an artist right at heart. Not for necessarily say the study or the practice itself. It's a thing that I would say is inborn. And then if you say for the money, I mean, anything you love to do and you get paid for doing that, then that becomes success. So I enjoy being in art and I make money from the art. So it's a thing of passion and reward also.
Now, from your profile that we went through, you have received a lot of awards from China, Nigeria, and abroad, and you also traveled to China separately. Now, can you briefly describe to us how your relationship with Chinese embassy started? How did it all begin?
Okay, I think it started by the understanding that there's a cultural section at the Chinese embassy, and I've reached out to so many cultural sections of embassies everywhere, cultural attaches. But this especially, like my presence at the China cultural unit there, actually attracted some kind of attention, because they attended my the first exhibition that I had in Abuja there, which was in the 90s, and was sponsored by Guinness Nigeria. And that was where I think the cultural counselor there attended and was like especially interested, because I had some Chinese calligraphy that I displayed a little bit that I didn't know so much about. And then he was like, why don't you think of studying in China and then getting some extensions to it? So that's when the study thing about China started coming up, and then the Chinese government sponsored my program in China.
So what courses did you study in China?
Well, basically it was at the Academy of Calligraphy and Painting. So it was painting, but then there's calligraphy that's attached to it. And then at the Nanjing also University of the Arts, I was taking like some small outlets to go like look into other master professors and the rest. So basically for me, it's been a thing of a thing that I would say I owe to the Academy of Painting and Calligraphy in Nanjing. So I'm basically painting and calligraphy, and I've exhibited most of those around also.
Well, but has China contributed significantly to the growth of the Nigerian economy? Can you run us through that?
Yes, because China has trained over, like say, I would say in hundreds of thousands of people on scholarships even. They're still studying in China right now. Nigerians.
Okay, that's
so
impressive.
Those are like in the fields of the medicals, IT, information technology, engineering, too many things. Nigerians are going there and then they are studying. So what it only means is that they will train your people for you. If they come back, it's left for them also to now use what they have been doing there. So because we did some trainings in China, and when we came back here, we have the Alumni Association. What is the Alumni Association saying in Nigeria? What we're saying to Nigerians is that, look, please, make sure that you go back and give to like the common person outside there. We do workshops, we do salons, we do master classes. We want to teach people how to be, say, solidly productive. Now, it's not a thing of, say, maybe too much spoken English. We don't want to do too much spoken language, any language at all. We just want to have our hands working, because if you have that kind of population and it's a working population, this country will grow so much bigger. So the things that they have contributed to us, besides the companies that you see that are doing one thing or the other, engineering and the rest there, and besides like the helping to modify your rail lines system, I'm talking about human capacity building. They have built so much that you will want to like learn from that system, that the future of that country is going to be something that is so very wonderful. So that contribution in the field of enlightening people educationally is so very important.
Now, can you run us through the social and cultural events we've been able to facilitate between Nigeria and China and Abuja?
Yes, so many of them, because one thing is that culturally we have done art exchange. So art exchange basically has been like performances. You understand dress culture, you understand dance culture, you understand food culture, you understand so many of those things there. We have exchanged a lot on that. So, and they have always come through the embassy, and we have had a lot of interactions with them. We have had displays because we share the same Independence Day, 1st of October. So because we share that same Independence Day, we have had a lot, even at the Hilton, we have used so many places.
So in the next 50 years, where do you hope to see the relationship between Nigeria and China?
In the next 50 years, if you allow me selfishly, I would say Nigeria would have overtaken China.
Okay.
But to overtake China, we know is not going to be like a day's work. But most Nigerians that you find that have been going, the Nigerian learns anything too fast. We got into music now in the whole world. You are not hearing too much about America, you're hearing about Nigeria. When we got into the movie industry, Nollywood just came up, but the movies Nollywood is turning out. Even I don't know if Hollywood does that or Bollywood does that. So anytime we stand up to do something, we do just too well. So I hope that Nigeria will keep up the steam like this, and you'll see a lot of wonderful things happen from us. So 50 years from now, Nigeria, more than ruling Africa, because your land is loaded with too much natural resources. So I'm not saying that Nigeria will be anywhere following any other nation. Leadership would have been nicer, production would have been nicer, the country would have been much better. 50 years, we'll rule the world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.